All right, we are back. Gen G, you're the only one in the chat right now, Gen G. You're the only one in the chat on YouTube. You're the only one in the chat on TikTok as well. Good news is Streamlabs closed and updated. Well, that's kind of the bad news. But the good news is, look. I mean, it's no longer lagging. I mean, this is it's kind of great now. Oh, you can't see that one. You can see over here, though. When I move this. Look, I can move this around. No problem at all now. So, I don't know. It must have been going through something. It closed down. It updated. I actually have control over everything on Streamlabs now. It must have been killing itself before its update there. So, glad that happened. Well, I'm not glad that it happened in the middle of a live stream. I don't know if liked for it to have happened after the live stream or before I opened it. But Streamlabs is now updated, and I actually have control over this crap now. So, good news on that one. Yeah, mine too, Brian. Mine too. So it was my fault that the live stream closed out there, but Streamlabs has updated now. And I can actually use it instead of like freezing. Look, I can even switch back and forth between this and this, like no issues whatsoever. So looking very good. Brian, I was trying to read your comment, man. I thought you started to say something, and I thought I started to read your previous comment, but clearly I got disconnected. Apparently Streamlabs updated, and apparently I did not get to read it. So. If I missed your guys' previous chat, whether you're on TikTok or whether you're over here on YouTube, if I missed your previous chat, please make sure to get it in the chat once again. I will absolutely get back to it, and at least we seem fresh now. Look, I can move this stuff around with no lag and no issues, which is very, very good. Let's see. Internet's mouse must have been needing the nom-noms. Yeah, Gorilla Invictus, man. I don't know. Any mice around this house these days gets caught up by a cat pretty quick, so I don't know about all these internets and their mice around there. Can we check out Flog on Solana? Yes, Ray, absolutely, man. Yeah, JB, we disconnected. What happened on YouTube? Giovanni, Streamlabs, like, I don't know if it force restarted or whatever, but Streamlabs closed down and updated when I opened it up again. So it must have needed some sort of an update. That's why it was lagging and I couldn't move the stuff around before. So good to go now. Watch, look, if you're over on TikTok still, you can see this is what I wanted to do earlier. Show that guy those options. I wanted to move this screen down and I couldn't do it, but now I've got full control over it. So maybe it was a good thing. Did it update it? I don't know. But yes, Ray, we looked at Flog on Solana a minute ago, so we will look at Flog on Solana again. Internet Computer here on Dex Screener. Flog right here on Dex Tools. So Flog pulling back 20% today, as everything is getting hit pretty hard today. Hey, perp, man, doesn't Giovanni have perp? Or is he? Oh, maybe Giovanni's got purple AI, I think. But yeah, so Flog is coming down to a level of support. Look, anytime a token is this new, however, you always want to be careful where these levels of support are. It's like 5.5 cents here. The support is at 5 cents. How strong really is this support, though? You've got today, and you've got 3 days ago that this level was tested on a daily basis. On an hourly basis, tested once, tested twice, tested thrice. That is it. This token has been doing a great job of moving higher over the last couple of weeks here. This is an hourly chart. I don't even think that's a few full weeks. No, about 1 week. So about one solid week of gains after some pretty stagnant price action. But Flog is moving up nicely at the moment, coming back down to test a level of support. If it bounces, if this overall market pullback is just very short-lived, FWOG can continue to move up and move higher from here. Some of the things that I like about it, right? $2 million in the liquidity pool, strong. That's very similar to Mother and Daddy. I'm interested in Mother and Daddy, right? Similar market cap. $50 million market cap is very similar to Mother and Daddy. So, yeah, man, you're right in that same area. A nice size liquidity pool, so you don't necessarily have to worry about one person dumping off and eating the whole thing. But, of course, we haven't looked at the holders yet. So let's see how many people hold heavy chunks of FWOG. You got a lot of ballers, man. You got a lot of ballers out here on FWOG, I'll tell you that. A lot of really heavy hitters. So these guys that own 11 million, 9 million, 7 million total, you're talking a lot of guys that own, enough token to tank the liquidity pool by 50%. Good news is, right, there's a lot of guys out there that hold a lot of money in FWOG, right? Top 100 all own over $100,000 worth. I would imagine, right, you're not going to see these guys selling. If you go in and you start to look at all their transactions on here, you're probably not going to see them selling FWOG too much, and they might be willing to hold this bad boy. So, yeah, see this guy's last transaction, 5 days ago was his last one, but that's the only thing that I would be a little bit concerned about is, has it really had its chance to shake out what a lot of people call the Jeets, right? Very, very annoying when some of these people who buy large chunks of a cryptocurrency or token have to go out and sell immediately after a 5 to 10% increase. Or, if you see, what do we got in inflows today? Look at this, $12 million $13 million in volume, but you've got 6.559 in buys, 6.547 in sells. Guys, $13 million in volume, but only $12,000 in inflows. That's the utter insanity, man. That's the utter insanity in this cryptocurrency space. Somebody puts money in, but then immediately somebody else takes it out. $13 million in volume, but only $12,000 in inflow in FWOG here. I mean, dude, that's so lousy. I look at that and I think, my gosh, dude, if these people had any respect, they'd let it move up. I have Purple AI, sold at 19 cents, bought XRP just in time, bought perfect timing, I hope. Giovanni, man, let's get started. I hope all you guys buy everything, and even if it's not perfect timing, right? Pick a coin, pick a token, pick something, man. Be willing to accumulate it. Right, we are at bear market lows in terms of retail interest right now. Prices aren't at bear market lows, but all of those retail investors will return. And if you've got something, if you are holding something, you're going to be making money as long as that token doesn't die out before the upcoming bull market. So, yeah, Giovanni, man, I hope you rip it, dude. I hope all you guys rip it. We also got User, Pudgy, Giovanni, C-Baby, Curtis Rogers, The Beast, Allie White over on TikTok. Appreciate all you guys. Allie, thank you very much for the follow over there. And somebody tap the screen at least once. Give me one like over on TikTok. You didn't see my $20,000 super chat? I demand a refund. I will send that back immediately following the live stream, Frank. It might be a lot easier for you if you don't want to wait. It might be a lot easier if you just give me your Cash App. And then, of course, I could send you the $20,000 on Cash App, and everything will be good much, much quicker than having to wait for YouTube to go through the process of a refund. So I'll just wait until YouTube clears, on my end. But I'll alleviate all of the pain, and I'll send that back to you immediately after the live stream. Just give me your details, Frank, and I'll make sure that you get that. Oh, boy, Frank hit his head today, didn't he? Oh, my cover calls expire this Friday, and share price is falling away. I am golden, baby. Yeah, dude, the stock market is taking a pretty hard hit today. If you do own or have sold any covered calls, you're probably going to be good there. If you've sold some puts, some cash-secured puts, you might be beginning to wonder whether or not you're going to have that stock put to you because, of course, the market is deep in the red. at the moment. You get the NASDAQ down 1.1%, the SPY down 0.63%. Pretty hard day overall. Cryptocurrency, though, bouncing back. This is what we just talked about, right? Came down here to 57,800, bounced back nicely over the last 20 minutes or so, and back up above this little level of support at 58,600. So hopefully 58,600, 58,500 here holds up as support. Support fell through, but back up above that support level. Hopefully it holds up, man. We're back up above 60,000 before the live stream even ends here. Let's go crypto. Let's go crypto. I do hope it goes up, man. I got to take a tap break. 297. Thank you very much, Pudgy. I know it was you that sent it to 297 there. Bought XRP when it hit 55 cents. No, it was 57 cents. It's only about $1,000 worth. Hey, dude, $1,000 worth, 2%. That's about a 5%, or 2 cents, about a 5% gain. Very nice, man. Made about $50 just in the last couple of minutes there. Giovanni, very, very good. I don't know if you're going to be trading it or if you're accumulating it or what the deal is, man. Clearly, listen, making $50 in a matter of 5 minutes is excellent. So if you can go out there and hit $50 every 5-10 minutes, you're doing very, very well. But if you're accumulating for the bull market, you might be better off just letting it swing, not worrying about it, and letting it roll, and seeing where you end up. It's your strategy and your style, whatever works best for you. But Giovanni, hopefully that's the last time you see 55 cents, man, and you get your XRP ready to go. Meanwhile, Bitcoin throwing some green lines, man. I'll take it. Are the Jeets just bots trading for 1 to 2% gains over and over and over? You know what? JB, I don't necessarily think so. I have seen so many stupid bots trading for those 1 to 2% gains. Yes. They don't necessarily... I almost ignore all of that. So if you... Because I watch this stuff, right? Like if I'm sitting here before I'm recording my video, I'm on Dex Tools and I'm watching... Jason and Daddy and Mother and Flog. That's why I stay up to date on this stuff, and I kind of know if it's trending or not. And I click on it. I watch all the transactions come across. And some of them have almost a stupid amount of transactions. Like Flog here, right? Half these are probably going to be bots buying anyway. I really don't know about these guys that buy $1 worth, right? It doesn't make any sense to me. But a lot of these might be like little Telegram bots and so on. They buy and sell and buy and sell and buy and sell. I'm more or less concerned about these guys right here, right? Somebody comes in and buys $1,400 worth, and then somebody immediately comes in and takes out $1,400 worth, right? This is like this kind of stuff. I don't know if these guys are necessarily bots or not, but that part to me is so annoying. That as soon as somebody sees an inflow, they almost go in there and take out the entirety of that inflow. The price has such a hard time rising if when you see $1,400 flow in, you immediately take $1,400 out. You cannot gain that way. So those guys are the ones that I don't necessarily like. The ones going in and buying and selling like $13 at a time, and it's just like constant. I think that they're either doing one of two things, right? They're either bots that are simply buying and selling and trying to scalp some trades, or it's the same guy going in and manipulating the transactions so that the token begins to trend. Because one of the things on Dex Tools, Dex Screener, and so on that gets your points up are the amount of transactions, right? He's got 99 points for transactions because this dude is already cleared. Where's the transaction number? All right, it's not showing total transactions on here. But Nanas, for example, total transactions 220 right here. So I don't think this guy's got any bots out on Nanas. But a lot of these guys will go out there and they'll set up bots specifically to manipulate the transactions so that they have a higher score and then a higher likelihood of trending. I mean, I don't necessarily mind that either, because usually those guys are going in, putting in, taking out, putting in, taking out, putting in, taking out, and they don't necessarily affect the price net positive or net negative, because they're more worried about just generating transactions. I do want to say this, though, guys. There's only 6 minutes left in the live stream, and I just saw this tab. I will probably go in and add a little bit more to my base dogs after this live stream here. There's only 1 hour left. So pre-sale ends in 1 hour. What's most likely to happen is you're going to see a little price increase here, and then they probably, and I can't say this for sure, but a lot of the pre-sales do it. Pre-sale's over, they raise the price, and then they allow you to buy up until the launch time. So if they do, you got a little bit more than an hour, but the last price increase you're going to see is right here, 1 hour, 4 minutes. If you guys are interested in buying in, please use the link in the description of my Base Dogs videos. I'm going to be adding a little bit more, and then this token's probably going to be launching in the next couple of days here. But 1 hour, man, I'm looking forward to the Base Dogs pre-sale. And you know what? If Base Dogs, Play Doge is launching tomorrow, so keep that in mind as well. But if this stuff starts to recover, man, and we get a little bit of a rally on launch day, you're going to see the gains, right? People are going to flock to the excitement. You're going to see the gains. So I'm actually excited to see that you get nice 20, 30 minutes of rally right here. Hopefully it translates into tomorrow. And whether you're looking at FWOG, Base Dog, Play Doge, or any of those out there, hopefully we get some good gains along the way. Let's see. 1,400 won't move much. Rob Bugatti, man. I might have missed something on what you said about 1,400. I'm getting there. How you like me now? Ooh, I like you a lot, Pudgy. I like you a lot. Chucky, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Just for fun. Thank you for the follow. What does this price mean for the rest of us? Jeremy Brooks, the price of what? Are we talking about FWOG? Are we talking about Bitcoin? What price would you like to know a little bit more about and what it means? You talking Base Dogs that I just showed on the screen? Very sorry, I don't know exactly when your chat came through because I was looking at the charts and not the chat. Solana chain killing me every single day. Caesar. Solana getting hit a little bit over the last week or two because of Tron, right? Justin Sun, he's got Sun Pump or whatever it is out on the Tron network, kind of rivaling Pump Fun right now, and kind of taking a little bit of the attention away from Solana tokens. I don't think it's going to be that way forever. I could be wrong, but I don't think that Tron is going to completely eclipse Solana tokens. Same way a lot of people said that Base was going to kill Solana. I don't think that it's going to happen. I think Solana is going to be doing just fine. And, you'll have some meme coin traders on Base. You'll have some meme coin traders on Tron. And you're going to have a lot of meme coin traders on Solana as well. Took it to 1,000. Pudgy, thank you very much for 1,147 likes, man. Trending leads to overall prices, while the insiders probably held the token at the bottom, ready to dump on everyone. You are, yeah, JB, man. Here's one thing I've noticed too, right? Is that people could do so much better if they weren't selfish. These tokens, dude. Launching a token and being a part of a lot of pre-sales and in different groups, like group chats with influencers and so on, I am telling you what, man, if everybody sat down, there's always one guy that's sitting at the table that he'll put a knife in your back without even thinking twice. So it's probably never going to happen, right? Because there's always that one dude. But once you shake those guys out, there's such a good chance for gains if everybody knows what they're doing. And if everybody kind of just sat down and said, all right, man, we can actually... And it's almost like a pyramid scheme, right? You got to think about it that way, because that's what anything in any financial market is how strong are the people that are holding? How long are they willing to hold? How committed are they to believing in the asset that they have purchased into? It's not just crypto. If everybody went out there and sold Tesla, the price of Tesla is going to collapse. If If everybody went out there and went to the bank today and took their money out of the banking system is going to collapse. So it's not just crypto. But, dude, once you shake those guys out that are willing to stick a shank in your back, yeah, I think that there's such a strong chance for gains, man. That's why I got to take my chance in it. I got to take my chance in it and see what happens with it. Hey, Chucky, it's a good request. How do you buy meme coins before they launch? Chucky, excellent question, man. So there's a couple ways. Pump Fun for Solana is a website that shows you meme coins before they hit exchanges like Radium. So if you're wanting to go out there and you're wanting to grab a token like, you know what, let's see if FWOG did launch on Pump Fun, okay? So if you want to go out there and you want to buy FWOG token, which is on the screen right now, before it launches, you're getting in before this price right here, okay? You can go to Pump Fun. I think it might be pump.fun or something. If you Google Pump Fun, it'll pull it up. Now, it's very similar to Radium. It's very similar to these exchanges, but you're jumping on board, man, when there's basically nobody involved. And what you're doing at that point is saying, okay, I'm going to risk a couple bucks, and I'll probably never see this couple bucks again. But if for some reason I either buy into one of these tokens that launches, or I buy into a kid that is actually going to try and make his token into something, you can get very lucky. So you have to think about it like a lottery ticket play. If you're going to somewhere like Pump Fun, or if you got Tron, Sun Pump. Those are before they launch on decentralized exchanges. Something like Base Dogs, okay? Base Dogs is a pre-sale, but this one's much bigger. I'm gonna reload this. They've raised like $3.2 million. I don't know if it's gonna load right now or not, but they raised like $3.2 million. This is a pre-sale. They've got their tokenomics breakdown on here. They're going to show you where all the tokens are going and so on. But these usually come from a larger company, and then they go through a marketing company and have a lot of people writing about them, posting videos about them, talking about them. And that's how these guys can go out and raise $1 million, $3 million, $10 million, and so on. So when you buy a token like Base Dogs, before it trades anywhere, you're going to connect your wallet to the website. And I use Wallet Connect and scan the QR code, but you guys can connect however you want. And then what you do is let's say you buy, right? You want to buy 1 Ethereum worth or 1 Solana worth, or, you got 1 Solana. All right, it's not loading. But anyway, you go out there and you say the amount that you want to buy. What happens is they just keep track of your total purchase. And then on launch day, you can come in, and the same way you connect your wallet, you can connect your wallet and claim your tokens. So on launch day, they put them into your wallet. That's when you see them. You don't see them in your wallet before that. You got to log into the website to see your balance. Once they're in your wallet, you can go out there and trade them and actually sell them for money if you want to sell them for money. But until that day, they're just simply, stored on the website where you can view them and then distributed through your wallet once it goes live. The idea is, right, that you buy in. Let's say you buy in with 1 Ethereum here. You buy in, you get 307,000 tokens, and then the price rises on launch day. More people buy in and buy in and buy in and shoot the price up, and then of course you could sell if you would like. But those are two different ways to do it. Something like Pump Fun or Sun Pump, and then of course pre-sale websites like this, and then they launch and put it on Uniswap, put it on PancakeSwap, put it on Radium, and so on. Guys, it is 1:04. Get your names in the chat right now. We're going to do a couple shout-outs. We will be back with videos this afternoon. Appreciate all you guys. If you do go out and buy Base Dogs, please use my link. Appreciate it very much if you guys do so. Johnny K, what's going on, man? Glad to have you in here. But you come in and I'm leaving at the moment. So glad to have you in here, Johnny K. Guys, we will do some shout-outs, and then we're going to be back with videos later today. I see Rob Bugatti. Oh, this is crypto. It depends on the price of the entity. Yeah, but Rob, man. It could be stocks as well. Either one you wanted to look at. But Rob, have a great day, man. Chucky, see you later. Pudgy, have a great one. Johnny, have a great one, Johnny. Chucky, see you later. Something Tax, see you later, man. Mr. McFate, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. Tax, sending some coins over there. Thank you very much for the GG and the lightning and whatever the other that little guy is there. C-Baby, appreciate you watching and being in here. Shout out to C-Baby. Pudgy, see you later, man. What do we got? Joe Schmo, if you're in there, thank you very much. Shout outs over on YouTube to Johnny K, Caesar, Johnny K. We got Caesar, Pudgy, Caesar, JB, Caesar, JB, Frank, man, Caesar, JB, see you later. So you let a bit of small token, create a bunch of bots to drive the transaction volume, bring in more holders and get the token trending, and then you dump on those holders and move on. Yeah, that is what a lot of them do, JB. That is what a lot of them do. It's almost like a honeypot, right? But those holders can sell at any point that they want. And I've seen it time and time and time again, man. And then community takeover happens, right? And then the community tries to do something with it. But they're not nearly as sophisticated or as coordinated as the guys that did it in the first place. JB, man, see you later. Old Rounder, Genji, Gorilla, we get Alien Head, Brian, have a great one. We get Frank, Pudgy, all of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.